Bonjour et bienvenue sur Refuge et Joueurs. Aujourd'hui nous allons faire une petite découverte sur HITCHHIKER A Mystery Games, donc le jeu mystère, hein, on va dire comme ça. Il est disponible sur PC avec cette configuration là, avec diverses langues. Merci à l'éditeur pour cette clé. Je vous donne le nom de l'éditeur avec tout ce qui s'ensuit. Je vais faire une nouvelle partie, je sais pas du tout. Comment on y joue? J'ai vu qu'on pouvait jouer à la manette, mais là pour l'instant je suis à clavier souris. On va voir qu'est-ce qui se passe. Déjà il y a des piafs. J'espère que ça fait pas peur parce que sinon je vais m'arrêter direct. Ah, il y a une route. Déjà. Ah, très bonne idée. J'aime bien. Pour le logo et tout ça, la route et... Oh! Ah! Bonjour, gars! Comment vas-tu? Comment jouer? À terre à tir, annuler, regarder autour. Est-ce que... Ah non, c'est bon, j'ai pas le coup... comment dire? Oui? Oui? Oh! Il y a du chocolat. Je peux pas cliquer! Il y a des raisins. C'est des raisins. C'est pas du chocolat, c'est... Oh là là.
So, where are you headed?
Comment je vais? Bah, très bien. Ok.
Not the talkative type, eh?
Ah, très bien.
That's okay. Most people I pick up are just waiting for their turn to talk.
Cherche un support papier.
Want a raisin?
Ah, j'ai
They're
pas...
from my farm.
Alors... Oui, bah, je vais en prendre. C'est gentil, c'est proposé. Et en plus, c'est mis au mieux. Attends. C'est dégueulasse, ce raisin sec. Je supporte pas. Oula! Oh! Oh, c'est pas que du raisin. Quoi? Oh! Oh là là, bison, chengui, tabaco, oui, du tabac à mâcher. Oh là là, c'est beau, hein, quand même. J'aime bien. Bon, après, j'en mange pas.
Strange. They're Thompson seedless. Good raisins. We still farm more of
peux en
those in
reprendre.
California than anywhere on earth.
Oh, la sauvegarde qui se trouve derrière moi, c'est une
You want to know the
mini-route.
clearest evidence that reality isn't real?
Illuminez-moi.
Raisins and grapes, man. They're the same thing, but they taste disgusting when eaten together. Obvious bug in the program there, right?
C'est quand même
Memory
beau.
is a slippery thing. Think about when somebody asks you about this ride later, assuming you even know where you're going, and get someplace where somebody can ask you. Hey, how'd you get here anyway? They'll ask you.
Ah, y a personne derrière.
And your brain will flash back for a second when you say
Y a un arbre qui a apparu, disparu.
It'll show you a frozen snapshot of yourself sitting in this car talking to me like we are right now. But which moment will it actually show you? Will it be this one
Pardon.
or this one?
Oh là là.
This one?
Y a du Larry.
We remember how people really were, how our lives together really were. But when we think back to them, even the people we cared about the most, all we're doing is snatching moments out of the air. Just grabbing another raisin out of the box.
Ah. Ok. Si tu veux.
My wife. She's dead now.
Oh mince,
But you
désolé.
probably guessed that. Thanks. But you don't look like you're doing so well yourself.
Ah, j'ai une brosse à dents dans mon sac, c'est tout ce que j'ai.
So,
Ok. Alors moi, j'ai une bonne hygiène dentaire.
takes one to know one, right?
Je m'en fiche, ta femme, elle est morte.
I can always spot someone who's grieving along this highway. They usually stand on the road with a dazed look on their face and their thumb up in the air.
Ah, quand même.
No, I don't know you. Just know the type. My wife, if I'm totally honest with you, I don't really remember what she looked like.
Oh, c'est dégueulasse.
Remember everything about her.
Tu te souviens même pas de ta
Just not
femme.
her face.
Oh, le caillou, il est
Some
violet.
people have faces that are easy to remember.
Le caillou, il est violet.
Seem fair. Sure.
Oh, je
Not as
clique,
easy
hein.
as people think. I'll give you an example. You
Il
think
a
you're
disparu.
present in the moment? You've been talking to me for a few minutes now. What color are my eyes?
Mes yeux sont quelle couleur? Je crois qu'ils étaient bleus.
Yep, not bad. But that's just your photographer's eye. Better lucky than good, am I right?
Ouais, j'avais un doute, mais voilà.
Do me a favor
Mais au
and
moins,
crack
j'ai
the
de la
window,
chance.
would you?
Cadette. Yeah. Pardon. Ouvrir.
That's better. Now, where were we? Yeah, fair number. But after a while, you start seeing the same few archetypes over and over. You got the numbnuts Kerouac fans. You got your autodidact blowhards. They'll talk your ears off. You got a lot of people from Cincinnati for some reason. You got your deadheads trying to get to some concert someplace. And then there's the water bottle person, always worrying that they're going to run out of water before they get where they're going. Still, you're the first hitcher I ever picked up who doesn't have a destination.
Faut pas
Copernicus.
prendre autant de
Well, seems like the right name for a guy
autant
who's
de
traveling the world without knowing where he's
auto-spotter
going.
parce que
just sit
c'est
back,
très gentil à
Copernicus,
vous
and
de
invent a
vous
language
arrêter,
for false
d'en prendre et
statements
tout
are
ça,
impossible.
mais faites attention surtout aux méchants. Il y a de plus en plus de méchants auto-stoppeurs. Se laisser convaincre, en fait, c'était comme... Ouais. On va se laisser convaincre. Oh, caillou violet. Trouvé.
You know, when I was a kid, my brother and I used to drive our parents crazy on long drives like this. Our folks wouldn't let us listen to the radio in the car. So we used to make up these songs about food on long drives to pass the time. We had this one
J'ai cru que
with
c'était une
about
vache
30
dans un
verses,
panneau.
each about a different kind of grain. There was this
Champ
one
de
time
blé,
when
tu
we
trouves
passed
une
a
vache.
billboard for this new kind of bread.
Sois intelligente.
Balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
oh là là. Help. Bah on va le prendre parce que je viens juste de voir, il y a Help, il y a un numéro de téléphone. Est-ce que ah oui, c'est un 143, voilà. Oui, c'est parce que le 7 peut se faire comme ça aussi. C'est compliqué.
That drove mom and dad crazy.
Oh.
What you got there?
C'est quoi ça? Quoi ça?
Just a matchbook, huh? I figured it must have been something important.
Oh, cool Raoul.
So, where were we?
La 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 la
In
la.
hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread.
Ah, je suis un homme. Chanson accrocheuse, oui. Ah,
Actually, I'm beginning to understand my parents' perspective. Getting older is funny. It's like reading a book where less and less happens, but the writing gets better and better. Thanks. I got it from an app. It's this app with philosophical sayings. My wife got it for me.
Là, j'ai plus l'impression que c'est lui le psychopathe.
She get away with words. Yeah.
Oui.
We used to have a strict division of labor back when we worked together.
Je vous laisse lire, hein, vous êtes grand.
She would raise the grape from the time it appeared on the vine, and I'd step in as soon as it was time to start drying them. Our customers used to have fun with that. I'm the dry one, they'd say. Grapes attract a certain kind of person. A person who likes to tell jokes. Wine enthusiasts, tourists, people who like to talk.
Sauvegarde.
There's a photo in that
Ah, par contre, il n'y a pas de miroir, c'est pas bien. Ah là là là, c'est pas bien. Ah, il faut absolument, et ça c'est une obligation, d'en avoir 2, dont celui-ci. C'est obligatoire. Voilà. Donc vous pouvez avoir celui-ci et celui-ci, ou celui-ci et celui-ci, ou les 3. Mais il y en a 2 obligatoires. Hein? Attention. Oh, raisin. Raisin, non. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Oh. Almagash. Un vieux bouquin. Numéro 68. C'est pas 69, hein. Voilà. Il n'y a pas de... Je crois que ça s'appelle le chapeau. Là, il n'y a pas d'éditeur, il n'y a rien. Oh là là, c'est mal fait. Non, je rigole. Alors, 16 régions des États-Unis. Comment cultiver? Ouais, en gros, c'est ça. The Farmer Appagash. Ok. Les fermiers d'Appagash. Voilà. Oh là là, j'arrive même à le mettre à l'envers. Oh, je suis trop forte. Voilà. Photo.
Hey, where'd you get that? That's not her. And that guy there, he looks like you. I don't know. I was going to ask you the same question, Copernicus.
Je tremble.
Who gave this to you? Well, I guess it belongs to you.
Ah oui, c'est ta boîte à gants, c'est pas la mienne.
Better hold on to it.
Ok, bon bah, si tu veux.
What woman?
La femme sur la photo.
Well, hard to say. I wouldn't lose.
Ah, tu commences à me faire peur, mon gars. Ah.
What's that black thing in the glove box anyway?
Oh là là. Hein?
See anything interesting there?
C'est pas une éolienne, c'est un moulin.
No idea.
Mais bon. Ça fait peur, quoi. Eh, tu fais peur, mec.
Say, wanna hear a joke?
Ouais, vas-y, fais une blague.
Why did the raisin take the prune to the dance?
J'en sais rien, vas-y, raconte.
He couldn't get a date.
Ah, c'est pas drôle.
Hey, that reminds me. It's almost 4:30.
Ouais.
You'll like this. It's my favorite.
Vas-y, mets ta musique.
I once knew the hostess, Darlene. She used to change the tires on my truck on Highway 51.
Welcome to another Interstate Riddle Hour. Here's our first riddle. Keep your eyes peeled, all you black.
Oh, c'est bien, un peu de nostalgie comme ça. C'est des. Hop. Voilà. On va ouvrir. Quack, quack. Trouver le bon objet. Bah.
Need some help? We're looking for something fluffy.
Chercher quelque chose de doux. Bah, c'est doux ça. Voilà, la brosse à dents, c'est doux. Faut vraiment qu'on appelle cette chose. Et par contre, non, il n'y a rien derrière. C'est ce que je voulais savoir. Ça aussi, c'est doux, les moustaches. Trouver l'objet doux. Le sac à dos. Voilà, on déverrouille quand même. Un objet doux. Ah oui. Oh! Alors. Love the... Ouais. Oui, mais je voudrais bien que ça soit traduit, ça. Ok. Un nuage.
Very good. Here's our next one. A gatekeeper for
Un gardien, il ouvre et ferme
with a similar
avec le même bruit. Bah, ça. Non. Non.
Very good.
Ah bah oui, ok.
I don't know why I listen to this every day. Damn questions are rigged. I never get them.
Says the guy who never knew what pressure to keep his tires at.
Hey!
Having fun? Want to keep going?
Pas vraiment.
Okay, let's go to our final riddle then. He lies without touching the ground.
Oh, come on, Darlene.
Oula. S'il ment,
Need some help?
besoin d'aide, oui.
I never did like changing his tires. The lion liar.
Jamais aimé changer les pneus. Ouais, mais... Je veux... Là, tu commences à me faire peur. Il y a hors de question...
Damn it, Darlene. I should have tipped her better when she changed the tires. She's been out to get me ever since.
J'ai le cœur qui...
Look, she hasn't been straight with you, kid.
Check the photo, Copernicus. The photo in your bag. Then you'll see.
Waouh! Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
She's in trouble, Copernicus. You must help her.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe
Things
ici?
like that happen all the time on this highway. It's nothing to lose your scrunchie over. Kid, I am sorry about your girlfriend, but I had nothing to do with it. It's just the opposite. I was sent to protect you.
Quoi? Protégé de quoi?
From yourself.
De
You
moi-même?
picked this car every bit as much as I chose to stop for you.
Ah non, non, oh,
You
stop,
picked
hein.
this car, picked me, not to feel anything. Let's not kid ourselves. You don't seem like a guy who wants to remember. Kid, just let it go. There's nothing for you down that road. Nothing but hurt. Look, I admit I lied, but only about one thing. Yeah,
Ouais, je me doutais.
twice in fact. Sure. You showed up at my trailer park taking photos. At first, I was a bit suspicious, since there were plans to kick us out and develop the trailer park into some kind of shopping center.
Je commence à avoir
But then
peur.
it became clear that you'd been sent here by a magazine. to do one of those stories about vanishing farmers that always pulls heartstrings with the rest of the country.
Ouh, ces jeux où t'as un peu de suspense comme ça, un peu de boum boum, comment dire, de frayeur. J'ai pas envie de faire des trucs d'horreur.
The woman in the photo? No, I didn't actually meet her. I just know what you told me about her. She was backpacking around Europe without you.
Et comment elle, de la
You weren't
radio,
taking it so well.
a pu m'informer?
Oh, I know a lot about you. I know about the phone number in the matchbook. I know you didn't show it to me. Kid, I told you, you don't want to go down that road. Well, there's one more lie I told you. We're not number one anymore. In raisin production. We were surpassed last year by Turkey. I wasn't afraid of the
Cherchez pas de
truth
sujet, oh!
back then. My wife, when she got the x-rays, when she knew.
J'ai l'impression qu'on tourne en rond en plus dans les champs.
Didn't tell me anything. Hid the x-rays in one place I'd never suspect, because it was so obvious. Stayed closed until today, till you came along. And that's what you liked about me when we met, when you came.
Ah ouais, ça n'a pas changé.
You came to take those photos. You said you admired my fortitude. I had to look up at least one of those words in the dictionary. Turns out that you just meant my not feeling every little thing that's gone wrong with me. Well, that's life as a raisin farmer. We're not known for live casting our power ballads. Each raisin is a little setback that you've learned to live with. You don't dwell on it or try too hard to remember.
Non, j'ai pas envie.
I wish it was that simple, kid.
Hein?
Hey, Chief. Why don't you have a look here?
Y a quelqu'un qui est apparu là?
He appeared on this highway about the same time you did. I guess he's part of what you're running from. Not sure. You can't see him
Huh?
directly. He only shows up in mirrors, windows, pictures. Well, we haven't talked yet about the second time we met.
Je me suis pas enfermée.
That's the thing. It's a little hard to explain. Better if I just take you there. It's just a quick detour. We'll be there in a minute. But close the window.
J'ai pas envie.
You don't want to have it open where we're headed.
Moi je parlais des autostoppeurs qui étaient méchants et tout ça, mais non, le monsieur là qui m'a pris.
But close the window. You don't want to have it open where we're headed.
De toute façon, j'ai pas le choix. Eh, il fait peur le monsieur. Je veux même plus jouer avec un cacahuète. Je peux plus, mais... Et en plus, il commence à faire sombre. C'est pas votre... C'est pas la capture, quoi que ce soit. Oh là là, il fait nuit d'un coup. Oh là 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 là. Oh, on va aller dans le noir là. Ah non, 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 on va pas dans le noir. Non, 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 non. La fille qui a peur alors que ça papote, c'est tout.
A man travels along a road until he reaches a gate at the top of a hill.
Un château hanté.
The road has been long and straight so far, and the going has been easy. But now the man can't go any further, so he takes a seat by the road to rest.
J'ai le cœur qui bat là, jamais, alors que c'est rien.
And after a length of time that seems neither short nor long, the gate opens.
Oh,
And
oppose
a
the
guard
door.
appears.
Oppose the door. I'm ready. Demandez au garde d'entrée. Bonjour.
The man asks the guard for entry, but the guard says he cannot let him enter at the moment. The man thinks for a second and asks if he will be allowed through later. It is possible, says the guard, but not now.
Pourquoi pas maintenant?
The gate now stands slightly open, and the man tries to look through it longingly. His journey has been easy so far, and he misses the feeling of the open road. The guard notices and laughs. Even if you could gain entry, there are many gatekeepers after me. Some are much stronger than me, and I'm afraid to look upon them. So there the man waits, for days, months, years, waiting to enter. One day, when he's given up hope of entering, a single question occurs to him, one he has not thought of before. Why, he wonders aloud, are there no other travelers along this road? All these years, no one but myself has waited in front of this gate.
Oh,
The answer to this question comes from a voice near his shoulder. It is you who made this gate, says a bird perched nearby. So it exists for no one but you. But why? Asks the traveler. Why would I choose to stop here?
Bah oui, on va donner à manger au piaf, au corbeau.
The bird answers after hungrily eating a crust of bread from the man's hand. After this point, the road becomes less straight. It splinters like the tree in which I live, splitting into dozens, hundreds of branches. The path becomes impossibly narrow and frail, and crowded with the view of other paths one could have taken. There's only one point ahead on the road where all paths converge, where all points join, where the light shines through skin and through lives. But it's never been reached by one of your kind, a traveler who walks on feet.
Par contre, le doubleur, il a une superbe voix. Je trouve que celui-là qui fait la voix...
Shoo! Cries the guard, chasing the bird away. Don't listen to his nonsense. Having said this, he takes a seat next to the traveler, but not before closing the gate. Forever.
Oh, c'est triste.
So when you think about it, who knows how long we've been sitting here, just like this, on this road. Take it from me. It's better to face things with, what's it called again? Fortitude. Better not to feel too much.
Coucou.
Want a raisin?
Oui. Vas-y. T'es raisin hallucinogène.
See? You're getting used to him.
Oui, je commence à m'habituer.
Life is like a box of raisins. That's some Forrest Gump type wisdom for you right there. Here, I'll leave the box open for you. Help yourself.
Ah, petite sauvegarde. Oh! Wow! Eh, n'écrase pas les piafs. percute pas les corbeaux, ça peut être utile. Bon, c'est vrai que ce sont des voleurs graines, mais bon.
Look, hooded crows all along this road. I have to chase these for my farm every harvest.
Quack, quack. Tiens. Ça fait pas peur?
They look hungry. Didn't get much peck out of this last harvest.
Ouais, ils ont... Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? Et ça fait quand même bizarre, hein. Tu veux que je fasse quoi? Nourrir, ils ont l'air affermés. Hop.
You don't want to do that, kid. These birds are unpredictable. There's no telling what they'll do once they start swarming. Get enough of these crows together and it's big trouble.
Attendez. Il y en a plus en plus ou quoi?
Look, hooded crows all along this road. I have to chase these for my farm every harvest.
Remettre dans la boîte.
You're making a mistake, kid. You don't know where they're taking you.
On va faire les oiseaux d'Hitchcock.
Look, I'll help you. I'll help you figure out what happened when she came back from Europe. Look, I get that you're mad, and I don't blame you. But you don't know what's out there, kid. What other drivers on this road are like. Stay with me, and things will play a whole lot safer. Whew, that's a relief. They've already started to peel off. Who? We'll get to that in a sec. Let me ask you something first. Did she pack an umbrella with her on her trip to Europe? Traveler's checks?
J'aime bien parce que t'as deux solutions, c'est exactement la même chose.
If I am, it's for your own good. Want to hear a joke? Why did the raisin take the prune to the dance? It's great though, right? Get this, he couldn't get a date. You know, when I was a kid, my brother and I used to drive our parents crazy on long drives like this. Yep. Good one, right? We're starting to see the same scenery over and over again. Have you noticed?
Toujours pareil.
Want to hear a joke? Why did the raisin take the prune to the dance? Yep. Good one, right? You know, when I was a kid, my brother and I used to drive our parents crazy on long drives like this. I've told you hundreds of times. You just don't remember. Well, I'll tell it again. We've got plenty of time to kill, right? Come on, you like this one. Yep. Good one, right? We're starting to see...
Il faut que je trouve un moyen de sortir de cette boucle temporelle.
Over again. Have you noticed?
suis en train de réfléchir.
Want to hear a joke? Why did the raisin take the prune to the dance? Now you've done it. They've taken control of the car. I don't know, Copernicus. Why don't you ask them? We're at my farm, Copernicus. I had a funny feeling.
On va fermer la
Look through
fenêtre.
those binoculars. Well, they're pulling us around in circles. They're afraid of the scarecrows I put up here last summer. They want to take you, I suppose, to that windmill in the middle.
C'est un moulin, je te l'ai dit. Comment faire pour faire tourner les... Oh là là. Comment faire? Oh là là. J'ai cliqué à... Pourquoi tu veux pas m'aider?
You need to rotate the scarecrows. See if you can find something in this car that might do the trick.
Je comprends pas comment faire. Explique-moi. Utiliser la manivelle de la fenêtre. Ah!
That's it, kid. Now, more of the same.
Voilà.
Almost there.
Voilà. Maintenant encore le tour.
That's it, kid.
Voilà! C'était facile, il fallait juste comprendre. What?
I think it's for you.
C'est moi et ma copine. Mais c'est pas le même décor, j'ai l'impression.
They have a way of leaving gifts once you've fed them. Often something shiny or a piece of string.
Il a fait un peu mec, mais ça va.
I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it. It's practically a cliche. Going to Europe to have new experiences, and yeah, it's corny. But maybe find myself.
I guess I'm just worried that you'll find yourself but lose me along the way.
I'll be back before you know it. Promise. Here's a security deposit.
What a weird box. Did you win this at the circus?
It's great, right? I'll send you something special from Europe to put inside, so you know I'm thinking of you. And then we have our road trip together when I get back. You won't miss me anyway. You have plenty to keep you busy, like that job in California. The story about the
vanishing grape farmers. You're right. I'm worrying too much. I love it. Does it lock?
In some other world, it must, but not here. Okay, trade you a memory box for your Polaroid. Say cheese.
Kiss. J'aime pas leur voix. Dommage.
Well, now that you know how it started, it doesn't make the next step any easier, does it?
Ah, on va s'arrêter là pour cette petite découverte de HITCHHIKER A Mystery Games. C'est un jeu sur PC avec cette configuration-là, avec ces langues-là, avec... merci à l'éditeur de nous avoir donné cette clé. Comment parler de ce jeu? Bah, c'est vraiment un mystère. Réellement, c'est un point and click où on a des passages gentils, des passages cool, des passages voilà, et des passages un peu plus comment dire, frustrants, un peu, je dirais pas glauques, qui font peur, même si moi je suis très sensible à ça. Je dirais des passages où il faut faire quand même attention.
Listen,
Voilà.
I disapprove of just about every choice you've made on this trip. But I like you, kid.
Qu'est-ce que
And I
je
can
peux
see
dire
you've made
encore
up your mind.
plus
If you want to find your girlfriend, if you want to find out what
Je pense pas
happened,
que je
if
vais
you really
continuer,
want to
mais
go
je vais
there,
voir
you've got
avec
to
vous
find
si
that box.
vous êtes d'accord ou pas que je continue ou pas ce truc. Mais si ça fait trop peur, je m'arrêterai. Je vous dis à la prochaine pour une nouvelle découverte. Allez, zou.